Recently, we got news that Kofi Kingston has mutually decided to be released from his contract. Xavier Woods as well, but that doesn't really matter. Xavier Woods was in this company only because of the New Day, right? Kofi Kingston could have survived without the New Day as well. This is something I was thinking, man. Like, we have people like Kofi Kingston. We had Dolph Ziggler, The Miz, who's basically a jobber right now. He's literally a jobber. It's not even funny. Two-time Grand Slam champion, now a jobber. Somebody has not had a career trajectory of this nature before. This is the first time something like this has happened. Sheamus, nowhere to be seen. These guys who have been in the company for almost 2 decades, if not more, all these guys are being treated like complete fucking shit. I don't understand this. And you compare this to people like Cody Rhodes, a guy who left the company. Nothing wrong with that, right? Like, he was sadist, he wanted to leave and do something else. That's understandable. CM Punk, what he did was complete shit. Like, he criticized his company so much, only to come back years later when he had nowhere else to go to. And Triple H fucking got this guy in as well. We're talking about people like him, Drew McIntyre, who was fired to be fair, and he also became twice the size that he was. So some credit there. Like, there's nothing wrong with leaving the company and then coming back. It's fine. But I don't understand this. Why is it that people who have been loyal to you for 2 decades are not being treated better or prioritized over people like Cody Rhodes and CM Punk? I really don't understand this, man. Back in early 2010s, I'll tell you something, right? CM Punk, Sheamus, The Miz, all these guys were like main eventers or quasi-main eventers. And Cody Rhodes was a mid-carder. Who else did we have? Dolph Ziggler was also like he had a couple of world title reigns and stuff, but he wasn't a main eventer. Like, he was about to be a main eventer, but then it never really happened. It was kind of something like that. At that time, if Dolph Ziggler had left the company and then come back like 5 or 6 years later, I think he would have been treated a lot better than what he actually was. And that's just the rule of this company, man. Like, you have to leave this company and then you have to come back for them to treat you like a more important deal. If you stay here, they just mess you up. This is the thing. You can't imagine Cody Rhodes losing to Danhausen. That's never gonna happen. But if Cody Rhodes had stayed, today he would have been the guy who loses to Danhausen. It's either that or he would have been fired. This is how they treat you if you stay here. There is no reward for loyalty. So do you even blame anybody for leaving, man? They wanted to do staff cuts and stuff, so they're like, well, Kofi Kingston, that's the guy who's gonna get his contract renegotiated and he's gonna get a pay cut. I don't understand this. Why Kofi Kingston, of all the people, the guy who has been there since so long, he has done good work, he's basically like a Hall of Famer. You can argue, I don't agree with this, but you can make an argument that the New Day can headline a Hall of Fame. I'm not gonna agree with that, but you can make an argument, man. They have been around for so long, and in terms of winning tag team titles, they have done that like millions of times at this point. Kofi Kingston, even today, in my opinion, is better than majority of the mid-card that we have right now. He's better than Carmelo Hayes. He's better than Ilya Dragunov. He's better than Johnny Gargano. And every other motherfucker that roams around in the mid-card. He's better than the MFTs. All of them. Some of them got fired as well. But he's better than all of them. Even today, I would rather see Kofi Kingston win the Intercontinental title once again than see Ilya Dragunov versus Carmelo Hayes. I don't give a fuck about that, man. And another thing is this, right? A lot of people also kind of criticize the fact that Ilya Dragunov and Carmelo Hayes, these people, they don't have real gimmicks. Kofi Kingston also never really had a real gimmick. Maybe with the New Day, but before that, when he had that Jamaican gimmick, it wasn't really a gimmick. He's just a Jamaican guy who wrestles, and then one day he forgot to talk in Jamaican. That's all it was. But despite that, he's just better. He's just more entertaining to watch, man. What can you do? He's the guy who also invented... Well, he didn't invent the Royal Rumble saves, but he's the one who made them popular. So there's quite a lot of stuff that this guy has going for him, man. Let this guy go to keep people like Johnny Gargano and fuck even knows, even Solo Sikoa, man. I don't understand this. I don't understand why this company is doing this, man. I think Kofi Kingston, Dolph Ziggler, these guys should have been treated a lot better. They could have been wrestlers who were believable world title contenders, and all of them at some point in their careers were, but eventually by the time these guys left, and The Miz, whenever he's gonna leave, these guys are basically not believable world title contenders. The Miz today is not a believable guy to face Roman Reigns at all, because he has just lost so many matches. It's not believable anymore. It's just not gonna happen. Same thing with Kofi Kingston. This guy lost so many matches, it just wasn't believable. Back in 2019, even though he lost the world title in like 3 seconds or something, he was still a believable guy to fight for the world title. But they took that away from him by making him lose one match after the other. And right now we're in a situation where we have like limited main eventers. There is literally nobody, man. You have like 5 or 6 people and we have 2 world titles. That's all we have. That's where the problem is, man. I think Kofi Kingston should have stayed, and if they really wanted to do some pay cuts, somebody else should have been affected by this.